I think playing from behind is just a really important skill that a lot of people don't have in L5R. I feel like a lot of people they fall behind and they don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But like, what I found with those mirrors is that they would go really hard turn one, and I'd be able to like limit the damage. I'd be able to like limit the because I kept sort of drawing fairly lukewarmly, and then I'd sort of draw into my better stuff on turn two, or with the spoils or whatever. I'd be able to sort of apply my gas in the mid game and sort of close out. It's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, no, it was good. Well, apart from the last one, which was absolutely horrible because I needed to win that game in order to cut, and different ends of the variance spectrum there. Different ends of the variance spectrum there. Different ends of the variance spectrum there. Different ends of the variance. All right, let's have a look at these lists. Okay, so we have one on Lion Splash. Oh shit, one's on Shishi.
Oh wait,
that's interesting.
Wait, this is completely different though. I thought we were gonna see an HMT mirror.
Oh, this is
cool.
This is a Shishi list.
I'm pretty excited. What's the restricted card then out of in the Shiro Shinjo list?
With charge, which is probably the correct choice.
Is it still charge really in that deck? There's nothing better. You like just buying characters, or I mean cheating a character is still better even with all that money.
Yeah, well, you sort of you want to see your charges early while you're building up the sort of money generator. And charges are still like ridiculous.
Oh no, I agree. Oh, he's playing 2 copies of Pacifism and 3 Clarity of Purpose.
Oh, is the stream going? Are we actually streaming? Okay,
yeah,
cool. All right, sweet. Yeah, so Pacifism is interesting. I don't know what it's going to do. It looks like he's... Is he playing what's her name? The Shigenja? No, he's not. Yeah, so this isn't even really a Shigenja deck. Oh shit, okay, he's got Rings of Binding in here. So this thing's actually like a fairly insidious little attachment. It's the thing that helps you create massive boards.
Yeah, it's the poor man's reprieve, right? Where if you're first player, you can't lose fate during the fate phase, and your character doesn't die or whatever.
That's what I sort of analyzed it as first, like the poor man's reprieve. But I don't actually think that's true. It's weird because it doesn't save. It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't save you from kill spells.
Like the actual value it adds from how long it prolongs your characters is fucking huge. It's like much bigger than reprieve. So
that's fair.
I don't know how you.
It's cool, man. I'm ready to see it. I haven't seen that card in action. So
it is. It's annoying when I got it played against me because I'm not running this shit in HMT. Obviously, it was very annoying. Nogui with no fate stayed in play for like 4 turns. Where the unicorn as well, which was
sure.
More...
So we see two fateless characters bought from the HMT player, conserving a lot of fate in his pool, and then we see the Shiro Shinjo player kind of buying more to the board with fading the border rider. It feels really bad that one fate this border rider against being second player. You would think that the HMT player would attack Void.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's attacking water. What's the splash?
Maybe he's doing water to deny player 2. Actually, going water isn't the worst. It's a little risky if you can't win the conflict because they're on Keeper of Water here.
That's fair.
You might give him a fate.
This unicorn deck has definitely the HMT list has a lot of non standard cards, I'll say, where it's got 2 copies of Breakthrough, which I don't like that card at all because I think that card's terrible.
Nope. It's really bad, yeah.
Yeah, you know what Breakthrough is really good for? To be discarded to Spoils of War.
That's obviously why he's running it.
Yeah, he's got 2 copies of Route and 2 copies of Warm Welcome, along with he's playing 3 copies of Spyglass, which I've had seen. He's playing only Curve Blade and no Fine Katana, so a little bit all over the place. Whereas a lot of the more like super tuned HMT lists are like only military. It's like all military all the time. Every single military thing you can put in.
That's what my one looks like. Utility cards are hard to find space for. He's got to be really careful of Dazade having first turn assassinate. That's really bad for Shishi. His goal is to uncover 2 provinces this turn.
Yeah, he really needs this border rider to live.
Yeah, He does.
So we see charge to put Nergui into play. Nergui can send the Ward Rider home.
Not the worst result. Doesn't look
It's not
like he's
tags or
got.
anything, right? Like where you get snowballed on. So like obviously taking the break here and giving the HMT activation is like not great, but I feel like this is definitely something you can mitigate. Like damage wise, you can mitigate this.
I mean, I wouldn't even be too worried about just only breaking one province here, because really you only need to break 3 on the turn you're going to win the game, and all your resources and drawing into another 5 cards, and having 4 fate or 3 fate rolling over into turn 2 is pretty good
For sure.
in HMT. So if he just breaks this and he doesn't manage, he can poke another province and scout something out.
Yeah, if he doesn't have the assassinate, this is gonna be really good. So we see a charge by Shiba Chicken here to put in the other Border Rider. I like this a lot actually.
That's
even
good.
if you're because like the watering is gonna bow your Shinjo Trailblazer.
Yeah, no, it's true. That way you get.
Yeah, so with both of them, you'll definitely hit 2 provinces this turn.
Absolutely, and you may even break one of them as well, which is pretty good.
Yeah, Jasper, we got our boy Action Johnny, Daniel K here.
What up, my glib glubs? I get a catchphrase like Fro has, Get that fucking
howdy friends. That's his catchphrase.
That's it. Yeah, get some sweet internet equity. You know what I mean?
So we see a curve blade get played here. So like if he was planning on playing the curve blade, I don't know why you would push the other character out. Cause right? Oh no, he would still not be breaking. That's fair.
It was 5 to 4 before.
Yeah.
And then it was
It's only +3. Man,
yeah,
this is where playing all military buffs would have come more in handy, where you wouldn't have had to push the character out.
I mean, that's not a bad result for him. He's on 4 fate and 7 cards, and he's broken Pilgrimage, which is probably going to be one of the worst ones to break.
Yeah, but like in his conflict deck, he has 2 copies of Breakthrough, 2 copies of Warm Welcome, like a lot of cards that don't do anything right now. So like his hand realistically could only be 5 cards.
Yeah, it's true.
He's got 3 copies of Court. I know a lot of Court Games and Spyglass. I know a lot of Unicorn players have cut those cards because they're really a nombo with multiple copies of Captive Audience, stuff like that. Like, so he's got a lot of cards that aren't gonna fulfill or further his game plan of just winning all military conflicts. He also only has he has no Wayfinders. He only has 3 conflict characters. So
okay. Hey, we see Endless Plains there. He just gets hit. That's okay. That's actually fine because you just lose the one with no fate.
Yeah, that's really good that he sent both actually.
Yeah. Also, I think the one he sent home was the one with a fate. So I think you can still stand it.
Oh, that's so awkward. Yeah, you're right. That's tough.
Unlucky.
So the other provinces on the Seeker Water list are Fertile Fields, Meditations, and Along the River of Gold with Ancestral on box. So the Unicorn row here is really not very good. Instead of Along the River of Gold, I think I would rather play Midnight Revels. That's what I've seen out of Seeker Water decks.
Yeah, even Rally I would run before I ran Along the River of Gold.
Yeah, especially in row, I can get behind that. I mean, Along the River of Gold just doesn't really help you as a Unicorn player.
The only sort of thing I can see is if it gets attacked politically and it's slightly easier to defend, but yeah, that's a bit of a stretch. We see an ambusher come down to go for a second poke. Oh no, he's defending. Sorry. Right, this same conflict's still going on. The Endless Plains one.
Why do you think he's defending this? Does he just not want to lose this Earth Ring?
I don't know. I would not defend this.
Like,
I would
you think you would want to... He's actually, like, defending it hard.
Like, yeah, he is.
Like, instead of doing this, what if he just plays the Ambusher and then Legion of Ones it to break a province, right?
I mean, that's what I would have done. But, yeah, who knows? Maybe...
If I'm Shiba Chicken, I'm passing here. I'm letting him Legion. He even kicks the Legion of One. Man, that's insane.
Oh, maybe he has Fallen in battle.
I didn't see one in his
No,
list.
he does not. He does not have Fallen in battle. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not in there. I have no idea.
Would that
I
fallen
don't know.
metal have even been worth it? So you played 3 cards and you spent 3 fate to kill 3 fate and 1 card. Like that's just like not even worth it.
Yeah, no, it's not great. No answer for you, Anil.
All right,
That
well,
seemed
him playing court games is actually pretty nice here because you can court games this border rider and potentially fizzle the ring.
going fire. I imagine we will see it court games, but then I'm pretty sure.
Oh, hits meditations. Okay, so this is good for the HMT player here, being able to clear out the boards here.
Yep. He'll have a 3 fate advantage going into the next term.
It's only 2, right? Because Shiro Shinjo's gonna make an extra money now.
But here, if he doesn't spend any more fate, oh shit, yeah, yes, 10,
Like so
sorry.
it's 3 fate advantage
yeah, yeah.
going into the next turn, but like the box is gonna make up one of that fate differential, right?
Yeah. 8 to 10, both with no board. That's if he gets away with just one province broken here. Like the theory is that she should really fold to HMT because
Yeah, just
kill
because
it too
you're
quickly.
down on money and you know the HMT deck is a lot more focused on one particular thing, right?
Yeah. No. Okay. So with that in mind and this matchup in mind, there's absolutely no way he should have defended that endless planes. Like,
I would agree with that. He is going to win favor because of that, and so winning favor here is going to turn on the 2 copies of Censure in his deck. So that is one thing.
I think he would win favor anywhere. Anyway,
I think so also, right? But I'm trying to I'm talking through the positives, right? Like you know,
All right. Okay.
there's only so much you can say about maybe he shouldn't have defended that conflict, right? So you got to basically move on to like what that gained him, and it gained him favor.
It's a safer way to get favor. There you go.
Sure, we're on it.
That's
All right,
very
now just to remember to bow his box. Okay, he does.
I mean, it literally screams in your face.
Well, in
"Bow the
paper,
box!"
in paper you just leave it tapped, right? Like you just don't bother untapping it, and you just take your face. I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
All right, so
Okay, so
he goes 3-fate Tetsuko.
This is a really good draw for him actually, because he's got the encampment.
It's actually really good here. What you can do is, being first player, you can pass here, and then you could, if you have another charge, you could charge the Dayu and then Ring of Binding him.
Hey, exactly that, my friend.
I don't think 3-fate is incorrect here, Josh. I would absolutely, I think 3-fate's fine, especially if you're gonna pass. You should pass right now.
Yeah, it's fine. It means you don't have to buy the dupe.
Yep,
and
exactly.
he does pass. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with Tetsuko is the best Unicorn Dynasty character. The absolute best.
Maybe Moto Youth just because of cost, but like, no, it's probably still Tetsuko.
It's Tetsuko, man. She just
She's so good.
She's basically the card that says your opponent can't play the game and they die.
You gotta pay Tetsuko tax.
Yeah, you gotta pay the tax, lady, bitches.
I mean, it doesn't have to go past the 3rd turn. Like with 3-fate on your character, you can safely attack Meditations if you want. You can eat a Void Ring. Like having fate on your character isn't just for having them last that many turns, right? There's a lot of times in most games where you 3-fate a character and it doesn't, like, the fate doesn't come off naturally each time.
I just like to stare my opponent in the eyes when I do it, as a sort of like message of like, yeah, bitch, it's on. I just put 3 fate on this guy. What are you gonna do about it?
Alright, so we're gonna see Spyglass onto Tetsuko. So he's basically looking to win this military conflict so he can use his encampment to ready her.
Okay, so Dazade bid 4 there. Maybe he's got warm welcome. He's got warm welcome,
yeah,
right?
He's got it, right?
That's the play.
So
that's fucking sweet because he can charge now. Then that's actually a real sweet little play. I like that.
Oh right, that actually is pretty cool. so the Tetsuko here can attack safely at face down province because Endless Plains is gone now.
Can to this ultra soft row.
I mean, you could technically fear the charge and respect Warm Welcome, I guess, and attack the Chags province. But I feel like you want to flip over more provinces.
That's the slight problem with Shishi is that you are sort of so focused on getting these 4 provinces flipped as quickly as possible that sometimes there's shit on provinces you need to attack and you're like,
If he's drawn a Clarity, so Clarity's really awkward in this matchup because HMT plays 3 copies of Captive Audience, so like it's really awkward to like make a Clarity play and then get captived.
Oh, what, the HMT players on 3 captive?
Yeah, yeah. So because you know.
Why is he
Oh wait,
running 3
no,
captive?
they're only on 2 captives.
Hey, well, I mean, you could risk it for a biscuit, right?
I guess.
I mean, it's pretty awkward if you get hit by it.
How many captive audiences is the Shiro? So the Shiro Shinjo player is not playing any captive
Oh,
audiences.
he actually has Speak to the Heart, which is pretty
Speak
sweet.
to the Heart is
Okay,
sick. I like that card a lot.
sick. Okay, so he does actually go back to meditations. He's like,
He sniffed out the
yeah,
warm welcome charge play. Sniffed it out.
yeah, he's definitely likely to that. It's good then. Sweet, we got some game here. I think this Shiro Shinjo list is fucking sweet, man. I have absolutely no idea how to build and play this deck.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly,
FYI.
same.
I'm like
I was-
fucking all over the place.
I was talking
it.
with Chris, and he was just saying that like every time he plays against Shiro Shinjo, he's terrified up until the point he wins because they just have so much money.
Yeah. So there's a guy called his Jigoku name is Casey Cheesecake, and he's on Discord as Moto Keshi. Oh, Alsgore is my dad, I think is his handle. And he builds really fun, cool Shishi decks that actually do stuff.
Look, I'm waiting for one to show up at a tournament and actually be good. That's all.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think it's still in the sort of like fun and dynamic range rather than, elite good stuff shit. It's on top of Tetsugo here. I'm sniffing Defend Your Honor. Is he on that? I assume
Yeah,
he's on that if he's keeper.
Yeah, the Shiro Shinjo player has 3 copies.
I am so into this Shiro Shinjo deck. It's so fucking cool. I don't know about 3 Speak to the Heart. I mean, like, it's great late game, right? But at the minute,
It's pretty good right now. I mean, a lot of the times Phoenix players will storm for +2 political because there's just so few political pumps. You know what I mean?
that's fair. If you could get a 3rd province over this turn, then it starts being really good
He
next
goes
turn.
Fire Ring again. Why do you think he's hammering this Fire Ring so hard?
I don't know.
I think I would have just gone for Earth. I think I would have gone for Earth. If you're gonna go for a Ring of No Fate, I think Earth Ring is just better, right?
I think I would have gone either water or earth.
We're presuming he went to Meditation Zarash because he's afraid of Warm Welcome or just another naturally drawn charge on the Chags. And basically this way, if you do discard the Chags, you make them spend 3 fate instead of 1 fate to put them into play.
Okay, I would have actually definitely gone water here because if you get water, he has the option now when he's defending to charge Chags and then.
Oh right, because then then he could go water to stand the Chags after defending.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's brutal if that happens. And we see cavalry reserves on defense. Interesting.
Wait, I'm assuming if he has Defend Your Honor, he should absolutely play it right now.
He's got to be telegraphing Defend Your Honor. Oh shit!
That's so good.
Yeah, there it is, bitches.
Yeah, and he had to play 4 fate for that. That's so awkward. Oh, with the Century.
Oh shit!
Wait, does he have another Defend Your Honor though?
On.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, motherfucker!
This is so cool.
Sorry, excuse my French.
No,
excuse my French. That was cool.
All right, so the Honest Challenger is actually on right now because he has Composure. So that's an extra.
Awkwardly, the Shinjo Outrider is preventing Nagui from
No, this is
doing
good.
anything.
This is good. You're winning, right? You just send the Outrider back after, like, if you need to, you send the Outrider back home. Like, you could even do it now if you wanted, and then if you needed to, you could use the Outrider's action to go back in.
I just say as well that defensive cavalry reserves, really good shout.
I mean, I don't know if that's what he was supposed to be doing, but I appreciate it. Maybe it feels like he really does have the charge now, right? Because he really wants this province to be alive.
I'm going to assume it's because he knows that if he lets that camp go online, he's in trouble.
Yeah, you get another spyglass trigger. Like, yeah, I can see it.
Like, you really don't want that encampment coming online. So I think that I like that defensive cavalry reserves. You don't always just want to like slam it into attacking conflicts, as fun as that is.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay, well, let's see if our our Shishi friend has anything further. But you can type in the box anyway. Oh fuck! We see we see his own cavalry reserves, and that is all of his fate. But he knows as well, like that getting that encampment online so he can go is really important, and that's actually fucking sweet because he's got 2 border riders as well. Reserves. That's the kind of cavalry reserves you're going to be like, yeah, I feel good about that. The best thing is as well that Nikui still can't send any of them home. Shiba Chicken very, very firmly saying there, Dazade. With a hand size disparity of 6 to 10. And cards from Dazade could really just be absolute bollocks. Him winning this, I think that encampment is going to get switched on. And literally one buff will Agatai into breaking range. Okay, so if I'm Dazade now, I'm 100% welcome. I'm charging Jagada if I have it. That is the play you've got to make. And if he does that, worst case scenario, if he's still going to lose the province, he can just send Chagatai home with Nergui. So charge on Chagatai here is pretty sweet. Or warm welcome to charge Chagatai. It will be the last of his fate. But he has 2 conflicts. Yeah, that's 100% the play here. Yeah, okay, cool. He charges Chagatai. Nergui at home. Okay, this is good. Water here instead of fire or earth. Bow him, and no problem. The real question is what's better? Playing a ready Chagatai that's dishonored, turning off that encampment, and only having to deal with two border riders. But his board is so bad, and he has 0 fate, so yeah, not great. Both like not amazing options. I think I'd probably take the dishonored Chagatai. Who knows? Who's to say?
All right, I'm back. I see. We see the charge that happened.
Yeah, the charge has happened, and now Dazade is in a sort of slightly difficult situation where his choices are.
Oh, this is that same conflict. Holy crap!
He made his choice. His choices were basically keep everyone defending and shut down the camp, or send Chagatai home with Nergui.
Mad Magician, in response to your question, yes, Tetsuko would tax the warm welcome, because it's as if you're playing it from your hand, and Tetsuko taxes everything. Like, just same thing as she taxes Kyudenasawa, etc.
Oh, so what? That warm welcome charge would cost 4 fate?
Yeah, 2 for the warm welcome, and then 2 for the charge.
Okay, fuck that then. I did not know that. That's bad.
Right, like, how does this card read? Attacking increase play from his or her hand. Yeah, and so it says as if in your hand. It's the same reason that like storm from your box costs 1 if you're Phoenix.
Yeah, okay, so it's like 2 cards for 1 basically,
yep.
which is not great when Tetsuko's about.
Yeah, Tetsuko the Dazade had 7 fate entering this conflict and now is at 0. Like that's the power of Tetsuko. Oh, we see a 5-1 bid on a honest challenger.
I don't understand that.
So Shiba Chicken wins? I think. I know why. Because if. Wait, I'm confused.
Okay, like honest challenger is the one that drags in, right?
Well, you just bring Chags back in, but like he kicked his own Chags out already, so I'm very confused.
I don't understand that either. But either way, it worked out for him because fucking what's his name is on For Honor,
Yeah,
and
I
there's
mean that's
fate on that Eric.
right. New victory condition unlocked, right?
That was a really bad 5 bids.
I just
There's
like
no
don't
reason to
understand
do that.
what the thing is. If the honest challenger wins, the honest challenger was gonna. Actually, you could just bid one. If you both bid one, the honest challenger loses +2 skill because
I
he had composure on, right? So if Shiba Chicken just bids one, the honest challenger wouldn't actually win the duel.
I don't get that. I don't understand that. Like there was absolutely no advantage to bidding anything other than one in that duel.
Yeah, I would agree.
Be
Well,
just a goof.
Border Rider's ready. I mean, if he wins the game, it doesn't matter, right?
Right. Well, he's got one more poke this turn, so next turn he is getting 9 fate to Dazade 7. So that's P good, and he actually has a board.
Yeah.
And I don't actually think this Shigato can break anything now that he's dishonored, which is
He like just doesn't have the like density of just all mill buffs where he can do this. Where like he's missing katanas. He
yeah.
doesn't have only mill pumps, right? Like he's missing a lot of conflict characters. He does have the send homes, right? He's got some strength in numbers.
That's true.
So that would be the best way to do it. There's also probably the best way for him to get an honor or a dishonor victory is Shiba Chicken disrespecting a send home, for instance, and then like losing unopposed air or something.
Yeah, that's also true.
So we see a double defense here, spyglass triggers. So
That's good.
as it stands, even if Dazade wins, he's not able to trigger his box. I think a lot of people misunderstand that against Unicorn, and like they won't defend with an extra character even if they're gonna lose to deny the box activation.
Yeah. Yeah, that is absolutely correct. You got to outnumber them. Okay, so
Dazade does have the
Dazade.
assassination.
Okay, that's cool. So he's got enough honor to buffer that. A little awkward here because Shiba Chicken now means that he's put himself into a position where he has to one bid next turn.
It's interesting that like Shiba Chicken used both his border riders to stand. He should have only stood one of them that he was planning to block with because of the water ring here.
I think he'll use the water ring on. Maybe he won't use it on Nogui. No, he'll use it on the border rider. You're right, and then he'll just attack.
And then the battle maiden recruit will have +2.
And it's over. Yeah, he wins the conflict, and yeah, exactly. The battle maiden and the favor is now giving him 3 military strength.
So he could go air actually. He could go air and then put him to 2.
I think we'll see Shiba Chicken go for air.
It's air or void. You just need fate because you don't have any right now. Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
he stands the honest challenger. Oh, right. The honest challenger has +2 right now because of the 5-1 bid also. Hey, what's up, Blue Sapphire?
That's true. That is true.
Hey, Blue Sapphire. If that was you, I was playing Game of Thrones against yesterday, or like the other day. I apologize for leaving our game. My League of Legends game had started. So just a quick apology. I assume there's not many other people with the names Blue Sapphire.
Actually, an incredibly popular name.
That's fair.
Of a lot of young children being born now, being named Blue Sapphire.
That's
very
true.
popular. It's in vogue.
just like Action Johnny.
Absolutely. What can I say? You gotta be a trendsetter, not a trend follower, Anil.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, so we do see it. Okay, so the border rider is going in, uncovering the next province. Is going air.
But speak to the heart. That's what we want. Speak from your heart,
Speak
border
from the
rider.
heart would give him to 4, right? So that's
Yeah,
that'd
man.
be
Yeah, bitches. There you go.
Man, speak to the heart is sick.
Yeah, he's just compassionately describing how he wants to break that province, and it's working.
He could clarity here also and like have a blocker.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
I wonder if Dazade will captive audience here to stop the break.
That's a sweet play if he has a captive audience, but he's on 5 cards.
He could have a couple of breakthroughs in that hand. It'd be tough.
He has a court games, a couple of breakthroughs. Ironically, not breaking through.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm all for a good meme, but Breakthrough is just such a bad card.
It's awful. It's not even good in character form.
Oh, the Rhino, yeah.
It's still
It's
bad.
still bad. It's tough for sure. So we do see the court
It's
game's
like
dishonor here. So this, he's gonna win the airing, so the dishonor character leaving is not a big deal.
that's really annoying because I don't think he has another political buff here, right? And he can't actually. Captive Audience is kind of bad here because he goes down to 3 honor.
Oh, he plays Talisman of the Sun. That's wild.
Whew. Whew.
I don't know if I would have done that. As the Shiro Shinjo deck, your opponent's board is wiping. You're gonna have more fate. You're gonna have more cards in hand. Like, I would have probably saved the Talisman for my Tetsuko.
He might have a second copy.
Oh, there's the
He might.
There's the captive.
All
All right, so it's down to 2.
Yeah. Might have a second copy of Talisman.
Oh, and he passes.
If-
Oh, that's so good. That's so good, especially after the Talisman.
Yeah, that's a win. Like Dazade really can't
Oh,
afford to have the
he's
third
first player.
province
He could
break.
bring up Binding this Border Rider. Oh no, he doesn't have
That's
fate
also,
anymore.
no,
He's
he
got
doesn't
more
have
fate.
he doesn't have fate. That's a really good result for Dazade. Like losing 3, is bad. You
Oh,
can't-
Dark
yeah,
Black points out he could Border Fortress him or he could Talisman him to Border Fortress to flip over the last province.
that's probably what we'll see. Because I imagine he is going to go at Vassal Fields and try and break the camp.
Yeah, Vessel Fields.
No.
I don't know if it triggered. I don't believe it did. So him getting this fate off of the Void Ring is going to immediately get sent to Vessel Fields.
Well, maybe not. He might not because he might want to keep the camp.
Man, Gyro and chat's complaining about the 3 fate on Tetsuko. Well, it looks like this Tetsuko's about to have 1 fate, and if the dupe dies, it's about to be at 0 fate on the next turn. So I don't know. 3 fate seems correct to me. All right, so the meditation's just attacked. I'm talismaning over to the last province because I want to keep my dupe.
Fucking A.
No, attacking meditations was 100% correct. Like you extra fate your character to attack meditations. Your box generates money. You should throw money at your opponent.
Oh my god, he actually does move to Vassal Fields.
Interesting. So he's gonna take the fate away from him and then just lose the encampment.
I don't like that. I think going to Border Fortress and flipping the last province is much
and then going
better.
to 10. Yeah, that's got to be correct.
Keeping the camp, like, what do you care? Your opponent gets like 7 fate and goes to 8. You get 10. You have Tetsuko. He has no boards and no cards. Okay.
Yep. There's the Vassal Fields, bringing him down to 0.
All right. Well, if I was Dazade, I'd be or Dazade, whatever it is. I would be pretty happy with that result.
Yeah, I would agree.
I would pay a fate to get rid of the encampment for sure.
Alrighty, so removes the fate off Tetsuko. Tetsuko goes on to 0, but she's got the dupe rating for her right there. So we'll see him probably keep the dupe and then hopefully flip another 4+ cost character that he can just sink fate into.
He has got a fairly expensive conflict deck
He's
by the
gonna do
looks
a
of it.
political attack here. Do you think he has a captive? Another captive?
Potentially. Maybe. Who's to say?
Oh, he wanted to break Dark Black, so he needed to attack with the Honest Challenger for the break.
He's passed. He realizes that if he goes to the last province, he's going to flip Border Fortress.
Yeah.
Well, interesting state of affairs here. I imagine we'll see a 1 to 5 bid.
If I was Shiba Chicken, I would bid 2.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Because if your opponent bids 1, you'd be up 10 to 4 cards at 3 honors, so you're safe from UO air. And then also, if your opponent bids 5, then you're not so far, but you still could draw 2 then, so it would be 10 to 8. I think
that's fair.
Oh, he flips another encampment, and he flips a Chags and an Aranat.
Aranat is now no longer good. Sadly.
It's still fine, right? Like you can still get potentially 1 extra fate. I mean, a 6/6 is just huge, right? Like your second player here, I think I would buy Arnott before I bought Chags, but I could be wrong. I guess
Yes,
with
I guess
Chags you can stand him right with the encampment.
it depends if he has charge or not. If he has charge, you could maybe finish this. Actually, I suppose Aranat is representing 6 political here. That's pretty big. Speak to the heart art is basically insta breaking anything, right? So that's pretty good.
Arnott is not guaranteed to be one fate. I'm pretty sure it says non-stronghold province. Yeah.
He always gets a fate, I think.
Does he? Choose and
Yeah, he always gets a fate because you can't flip the stronghold.
Oh, including the stronghold. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's guaranteed to be one. Okay. It counts the
Yeah.
stronghold, but they can't flip the stronghold. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Non-stronghold is on Shiro Shinjo and Speak to the Heart. So he buys
He
the
doesn't,
Chags
though.
actually instead of the
He
Arnott.
gets LeChargs. I mean, actually,
I don't know. I like buying Arnott here and then charging Chags if I have
yeah,
it.
I think I like buying Aranat here for sure.
Like
as well.
Arnott doesn't have any glory either, so like if it becomes Dishonored or something, like I don't know. I would have.
I think when you can't do 3 military conflicts, like that 6 political
Look,
is
this
so good.
Uncle Buck just wants to have a word with you. And you already have a target. You already have a target that you can choose with encampment, right? With Tetsuko. So like you don't even need the other cavalry character.
I call him Mononari Godstag.
Oh man, Shiba Chicken bid too, like I said he would. Feels good. And
And
Dazade bids 4. Interesting enough.
I do not know why he's done that. He has Earth first conflict, I guess. So I guess he's going to Border Fortress with.
Yeah, which is awkward, right?
both.
Because there should be a rally somewhere. I assume on the box of the Shiro Shinjo player is rally.
Let's have a look. Along the river in Thingy. No, they're
Wait,
both on
it's
along the
along
river.
Gold. Why are so many people playing that province?
I don't know.
I play Crab and we play that province and that province sucks. Like it's so medium.
Bad.
It basically represents a 2-4 swing at the most. Like that's all it is.
Yeah.
And then like the only reason I somewhat like it in Crab is because sometimes you flip Kasada for 5.
That's like the one situation where it's very good.
It's pretty good against Crane. Flipping Uji actually from 6 to 2 is pretty nice.
I guess Yoshi as well.
Yeah.
It's not Superman.
So like, it's very medium. Flipping Kachiko is actually hilarious because then she can't kick you out.
Going to meditations here. I do not understand that.
I mean, his characters have no fate, right? He's trying to.
But he can get a stat boost on his Trailblazer.
Oh right, yeah. I always forget that this card the province has to be revealed.
Yeah, that's not great.
Dark Black. I've never used the Along the River of Gold on offense because I've never had it face up and me attacking another water province. But I agree, that is the dream.
Win L5R if you get that.
Yeah, there are only 2 provinces that can be activated while they're not being attacked, and it's Magistrate Station and Along the River of Gold. 2 equally powerful provinces, in my opinion. No power discrepancy between the 2.
It's very fair and balanced between the both.
Yeah.
Neck and neck, I'd say.
So we see a defense here from Tetsuko. Basically, you're just if you're the Shiba Chicken, you want to win this conflict to basically stand Tetsuko with the encampment, and if you're Dazade, you want to do literally everything you possibly can to win this conflict.
I think we're going to see another Defend Your Honor on a Cavalry Reserves. So there's the Cavalry Reserves, boom, and I'm feeling a Defend Your Honor.
Man, imagine if Dazade had flipped over a province on this attack. It would have been 5-4, right? And
yep,
that's
there it is.
That's a much tougher bid.
Oh, we see another censure as well.
That's so good.
Oh my god.
This game is sick.
It's been really fun. That is so lucky. There you go. He's got some stuff.
Man, he drew his censures instead of breakthroughs. How lucky.
That is real good, especially when you got the favor there.
Okay, so this is actually really bad for Shiba Chicken. He might be in trouble here in terms of losing the game.
Oh, he's fine. He just goes water with Chagatai and bows the other Chagatai, and that's probably GG at that point.
Well, he has to win the water ring, right?
Yeah, he has to win
No,
it. Oh, no, he has...
the guys on Lion Splash, he is ready for battle.
Oh, well, he has 5 cards in his hand. If he has ready for battle, then yeah, Shiba Chicken's dead.
No,
But
you can use the water ring. You could not risk the ready for battle and water ring your Tetsuko.
Good.
And then you could use encampment. You'd have encampment online also.
That's also true.
Yeah, I guess he's not dead, but like he's definitely not in a great spot.
No.
All right, so Dazade wins the conflict. Man, it wins by 5. If only he had fallen in battle, that would have been sick.
That'd be dope.
Someone put to the sword me the other day in Thrones, and it didn't. It definitely felt a lot better than falling in battle.
Oh yeah, put to the sword's a really good event compared to falling in battle. Okay, Ambusher gets. Oh mate, breakthrough! He's doing it.
Oh my god, he's doing it!
And how we
Yeah, that's definitely a pog. That's definitely, let's get some pog champs in the chat for sure. Holy crap, some pog champs and some big brains.
Oh man, that's so fucking funny. Like this is like the exact one situation where breakthrough is. I don't even want to say good.
It's happening. We need the Patrick Stewart. It's happening, Jeff.
It's happening.
All right, so he gets the Trailblazer activation. See, he was just so much smarter than you. You wanted to attack the province to get the activation. He's just saving it for the stronghold.
There we go.
All right,
okay.
So Along the River of Gold swaps the enemy Chagatai's stats.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I would actually think that okay, so this is what's gonna happen. Shiba Chicken's gonna win this conflict. 9 cards to 5 says that, right?
What if Dazade just has the 3rd cavalry reserves?
What's he getting with the 3rd cavalry reserves?
He can get Nergui. That'll win them the game.
Man, if he has the 3rd cavalry reserves,
yeah,
then
you can get 3 characters. Oh, he does! He does! Oh my god!
Oh my
That's
god!
amazing.
Oh man, there we go. I'm gonna close my mouth now. The Gui sends home the fucking Chags, and we can all go home and have a cold one. That is brutal.
So
3
Oh, he's a finger of Jade. Oh, that's so good.
Oh fuck! This game just keeps giving.
Dude, this game has definitely delivered. Like this game has been sick.
Oh man, this is hilarious. He does
No,
need.
no. Ronnie, he doesn't play any copies of Hand to Hand. The Lion Splash has 2 copies of. It's 2 Legion of Ones, 2 Ready for Battles, and 2 Strength in Numbers. So if he has Strength in Numbers, he can Strength in Numbers and then Nergui.
God, if he has Strength in Numbers as well, this guy has drawn the God's draw. He could though. He could have it.
There are a lot of characters in play, but there's 2 2s, a 1 and 2 0s. Oh, there's a curved blade. It's breaking. Oh no!
Okay.
Come on, Shiba Chicken. You gotta have like a bonsai or anything.
You gotta have a fucking.
You gotta have something.
Talisman. Talisman would be really good right now.
With 7 cards.
Oh shit! Fucking Aranat is in.
The horse is here. Or, I mean, the deer's here.
Uncle Buck is down to play.
Uncle Buck is down to fuck, man.
That's it. All right. Come on.
Wait, if he can win this conflict, he can encampment, stand Chags, and then go water ring and win the game.
He can. That is his out. He needs a
bonsai.
Right,
he needs a military buff. Wait, he doesn't have any copies of bonsai in his deck.
Oh.
He has 3 copies of I Am Ready. Oh, he could I Am Ready the Chags though.
Oh,
and then he could water ring Uncle Buck, and then he could encampment the Tetsuko. Oh my god, I hope he has I Am Ready. Please tell I Am Ready.
He's gotta have something. He's gotta have something, right? Shiba Chicken, you've gotta have a plan.
This game is amazing.
Okay, if he does, so this is how he wins. He stands up Chags, he goes firing.
No, you go water. No. So if you stand Chags, you go water. Stand Uncle Buck with water, and then encampment Tetsuko.
Yeah, but he has political as his second conflict.
Yeah. Political you'll break with. So Uncle Buck is 6, Chags is 3, Tetsuko is 2.
Oh right, sorry. I was like, Uncle Buck, what the fuck are you talking about? Right there.
yeah. So it's 11. Yeah, he'll definitely break if he goes water.
Yeah, so you watering Aranat, right?
Yeah, you watering Aranat, and then you Chags doesn't bow because he broke, and then you encampment onto Tetsuko.
I sometimes have real card blindness in this game. I completely forgot Aranat was in play for a minute
Yeah,
there.
yeah. You do need the I am ready. All of this needs specifically the I am ready. Oh, also he's playing Speak to the Heart. Yeah, yeah. Dark Black's got it. There's 2 more copies of Speak to the Heart in that deck.
Man, Dazade, you out of gas? Have you got something for us, buddy? You gonna pull through? You got a little
He
spice
is tanking real hard. Oh,
One's disconnected. Is that a teammate of
oh,
one
it's
of them?
Ancestral Lands. Oh, wait, it's Ancestral Lands. So 6, 7, 8, 11. No, 11 breaks through Ancestral. Like, just on board, he's breaking through Ancestral.
Chag stands. During Tetsuko gets in camp. Yeah, he's got
Challenger is initiating a duel. They should both bid 1.
This just brings a character in, right?
Yeah, so he'll get a Spyglass trigger, actually.
Why would you do this?
I don't know.
Basically giving him a card.
Like, I feel like maybe he was trying to bait the Finger of Jade activation, but, like, that's just not going to happen. Alright, well, Tetsuko moves into the conflict and then draws a card. That's pretty good.
Wait. Result. There you go. Cheers,
oh my god,
mate.
what if that card that he drew right now is the I am ready that he needed? How sick would that have been?
That would be really sick.
This is
Neil.
where you need to see the player's cards in hand. Like, if we were casting, like, at Worlds where I could see when people drew cards, that's what I needed.
Yeah.
Like on Thrones, you can have spectators able to see the hands.
Maybe they'll add that in.
Well, I told them not to because I actually think it hurts our streaming abilities because especially events like this where you have your teammates helping you out, like being able to see both hands is just like not. There's the iron ready. He's got it.
Yeah, he used it on Tetsuko in the conflict though.
Oh, I mean this accomplishes the same thing, right? It gets your encampment. I probably wouldn't have done this, but I mean.
Yeah, sure. It's a bit of a backwards way of doing it. So then he goes Watering to stand Aranat, and then stands Tetsuko up for the last.
No, he can't stand Tetsuko this way. He'll only be able to get 2 characters standing.
Because Tetsuko will bow. Oh shit! Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. No, yeah, he'll only be able to get 2 unless he has a second iron ready.
Yeah, that's fair.
He might have that. Oh man.
Okay, so Mordo Nagui tries to send home the enemy Jags, and then he Finger of Jades it.
Yeah,
and then he passes. So Dazade does have 1 fate left. He could potentially strengthen numbers.
If he strengthened numbers after bringing in the Tetsuko, that's really bad.
Yeah, that would be really unfortunate. I hope he doesn't have it.
A huge misplay on that challenger if he's got the strengthened numbers. I don't think he has it. 3 cards.
I mean, only one of those cards can be breakthrough, so I don't know.
I think he's dead if he doesn't win this conflict and break the stronghold.
Okay, so Shiba Chicken wins the conflict.
Here we fucking go. Showtime, boys and girls.
Dazade passes. We're gonna see encampment or I am ready.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, no, he should have ready Chags.
Okay. But ready for Chags. He's telegraphing.
Oh, he's got the I am ready.
Yeah, there we go. He's got it. He's got it.
God. This game is
okay. Yeah, it's party time.
Okay.
Get bugged.
So Chags goes and breaks Fertile Fields. Actually, you. Wait. He won't break along the River of Gold with Chags because of, and you give Secret Fate. Yeah. So you just do water at Fertile Fields.
Just give him the card. Is along the River of Gold on the row then?
Yeah, it's Ancestral on box.
Yeah, it's got
so you just give him a card. You attack Fertile Fields.
That's exactly what he's doing.
No, you just attack only with Chags. What is he doing? Why is he sending both? There's like literally no card that the enemy could have that would stop your lone Chags from doing it.
He might have Speak to the Heart in his hand again.
Sure, but like, I still prefer people to play optimally.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm with you there, buddy.
Josh, if he had Ambusher and Bonsai, he would have probably would have thrown them out into the attack.
Ambusher does stop the break here because of favor. Maybe that's it.
Oh, he can't play Ambusher. Oh, I mean with Tetsuko. But yeah, that's fair. I guess Ambusher would stop the break because of
Just
the favor.
Chagatai. Yeah, if he was just sending Chagatai,
Yeah, that's
sorry.
fair.
Yeah,
All right,
because he
all
doesn't have
right, all
that.
right. Is he gonna speak to our hearts?
Compassionate speech from a god deer is about to level the stronghold of Hisumori Toride.
You you
Go
talking?
on, Uncle Buck. Tell us your words.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ronnie. I was really excited for breakthrough third Cav reserves to win the game, but it's sadly it's not to be.
Honest, whoever wins, everyone wins here,
Yeah, this
right?
game has been sick.
It's
I've
been
thoroughly enjoyed casting this game.
cavalry reserves go off. It's always sick. But I also like seeing a giant sentient god stag, using political
It's a
sort of
creature,
compassion
air,
speech to
mythic,
ruin
spirit.
things.
All the best creature types.
Traits that I'm sure will have absolutely no relevance going forward.
All right, so sends both in. On ancestral. If he has a speak to the heart, he'll win.
But I have it. He's running 3, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's got to have speak to the heart. 1.
Wait, so action on Dazade here.
He's like, does he have anything to defend? Can he defend with like a single political buff? No, he doesn't even. He has no wayfinders.
Oh wait, they both passed.
Ah,
Wait, that Shiba Chicken could have won if he had just done the other play.
yep, he could have.
But now, okay, so the boards are gonna wipe. The Tetsugo monster is dead.
That is unfortunate for Chiba Chicken. Really, that was so anticlimactic. Wow, she really bummed out about that.
Yeah, yeah.
What are they sitting on in their hands? You reckon he's on like 2 pacifism or something?
Oh
Or a load
yeah,
of rings of
I
binding?
forgot he has pacifism in his hand. Yeah, he could have gone Paul Water on Fertile also. There's just like a lot of things. Yeah, I definitely feel like HMT is on like very very low percentage to win now.
He has to survive a conflict, and he's all out of cav reserves there as well.
Oh, he flipped
Like,
Alton Sarnai. He could. I think you just buy a young warrior and Shinjo Shona, right?
yeah, unless you have another charge.
Or Cav reserves. If you have Cav reserves, you obviously don't do this.
How many has he seen?
He's only
He
played
has
one, I
seen
believe.
1, and he is on. And he has drawn. It's possible he could draw
So
it.
if he is so he's gonna draw 5 here, and then he can Cav reserves. He could Cav reserves 3 2-drops, or he could do a Border Rider and Dayu, or he could do Tetsuko and a Border Rider. A lot of options.
Dio's pretty good here,
Yeah, Dayu
but
represents 3 from his base, and then 3 more, so Dayu represents 6.
Tetsuko is always generally
Like Tetsuko
pretty.
is good right now, but like it also like she doesn't she's not preventing as much. Your opponent doesn't have that many cards in hand, and they already have a lot of fate. Like I would probably just go for raw stats. I think I would probably get Dayu and a 2-drop because Shona will pump them both. So
Yeah,
that's
I get Dayo in the Border Rider.
yeah. I think that's 3. That's 7, and then Dayu's 3. That's 10. That's 10 stats just from those two.
Yeah, so Cavalry Reserves will win Shiba Chicken the game here. Just not in the way we wanted.
It doesn't involve breakthrough, or speak to the heart. It's tough.
Yeah, I know, that's rough.
We did see a Yurt get popped for a fate.
Oh, that's interesting. He gave them both fate.
He needed the fate to play this young warrior and then still have fate in his pool, I guess, for potential Tetsuko. I don't know.
No, the Yurt was on Dazade's side, right? And he's played all 3 Cavalry Reserves, so I don't really know what he needs the fate for.
He flipped it for fates to potentially buy whatever character that it flipped, right? Because if
Right,
if he flips a 5 cost, he has exactly 5 fate.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
What are these bids? Okay, so Shiba Chicken bids 3 and Dazade bids 4. His warm welcomes are now off. We see a Finger of Jade on Chags.
He's gonna go in. I think we're gonna see Oh yeah, just even if he doesn't have cavalry
Oh, he
reserves, this might.
pacifisms. Pacifism on Young Warrior.
Yeah, I think he just
All
wins
right,
with
let's get some pogs
the
in the chat
Shono
for
buff.
pacifism. We've seen breakthrough and pacifism in the same game.
And I think this is it. Go on, yeah, this is it. This is over.
Yeah, right. So now his skill is 4. Oh, he pacifism the other one.
As yeah, he's double pacifismed.
All right. Well, now he's got
His
skill of
entire
2.
board sworn off all bloodshed and conflict.
This
That's
is
really rough.
amazing.
That's inconveniently timed, to say the least.
100% of the pacifism, and now because the two characters are pacifism, he'll have less characters, so Shono's on now.
Yeah, that's actually really spicy.
This is amazing.
He can't lose this. This is GG. GG. What could he get maximum here? He can get a Banzai.
Bonsai and Legion of 1. So you get Bonsai and Legion of 1 for +7, and go to 9.
Shono's giving
3.
3.
Yeah, you're just like that on board.
Dead.
That's unfortunate, but at least the pacifism's one in the game.
Only on 2 Legion of 1. He is. Oh, he could route, actually. He could route.
Oh, right. Okay, so Bonsai Legion, and then you can route the Shono.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
So there's the
gonna
Legion.
do it. Go on. Give us the Banzai. He should just Shono here straight away. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
you should activate it right now.
he doesn't. Oh, Shono. If he really wanted peak greed, he could Banzai.
Oh,
I think he's had those. I think he's had warm welcomes in his hand all game. Got a lot of good cards in the discard pile as well. The only bad one being breakthrough. Assume at this point. He's got maybe a charge. No, charge is useless. Core games is useless. Any Banzai get played? No. Fuck, he does route.
He routes the Shono.
Routes it. Yeah,
He
he's
didn't
just
activate. He
routed
didn't
it.
activate the Shono. If he activated Shono, he wouldn't have been able to route here.
That's a mistake. He should have instantly shown it. There's no reason not to.
Oh, he's got the 3rd Defender on her though. That's tough.
Okay, right, there we go.
All right, man, ruining our fun.
And we're out. He's out of censures now.
Yeah. All right. So it's 8-2 on chat.
He could have a second route.
Oh, he could have the 2nd route. All right, you need to
Oh,
activate
and
Shono.
he's just turned warm welcome on. He's just turned warm welcome on.
Wait, why did Shiba Chicken bid 3? He literally couldn't have won.
No idea.
Like, there's actually no way for him to have won because.
Yeah, because it's 5 to 8.
Oh, it's
right?
5-8. I guess technically
Yeah,
he could have won.
yeah.
I forgot about the Legion of 1. So all right, so 3 is
Okay.
the auto win.
Okay, so
That's
he
not
does show no. He does show no. He can still is route just greater
Oh
or
no,
greater.
he can warm welcome. He can warm welcome cavalry reserves, with the rest of his fate. That's 4.
Oh shit!
And then you can get Nergui.
And you can punch Shono out.
He did it. He's doing it.
Yeah!
All right. So cavalry reserves number 4 is being played. All of the Defender honors are gone.
Oh man, this is bad though. He needs to do political with the border rider.
And the young warrior. That's 4.
No, the young warrior. Oh yeah, true. Oh, but that's not enough. Oh, he might have court games. Fuck.
Oh wait. That'll put young warrior up to 5.
Yeah.
5,
And he
6.
sends-
No.
battle
But then the Yeah. There we go. That's 6.
He can do it if he. Oh, mate. This is hilarious.
What do you get with cavalry reserves here, though?
Let's have a look. I think Nagui is representing like a 7-4 swing. So
Well, if you
definitely
Nagui a character back home, then you definitely cannot break on political.
wait, honest challenger as well.
Honest Challenger is 4 because he has
So I think you get a 1-drop Nagui in honest challenger because honest challenger can bring in border rider.
no, it can't participate.
Oh, is it not participate?
Yeah, it literally just cannot participate.
Right,
So like if you have
okay, right.
pacifism and you do a political and they captive audience, you go home bowed.
Ignore me then. I still think I get Nagui. I get Nagui and Young Warrior and Child of the Plains.
Wait, he got 2 battle marine recruits. 2 battle marine recruits.
Right.
Yeah, Nagui, Honest Challenger, and Child of the Plains. He literally just put 5 characters into play, and the grand total skill it added was 5.
Oh dear. Okay, so Nagui
Oh,
is gonna
Dazade is
set.
also gonna run out of time. Also, he's down to 5 minutes.
He can do it. He
needs
can do
to,
it.
He really needs to think this one quickly.
That's something we can post in the chat, or we just don't interfere.
No, don't interfere.
Okay, I can't go TikTok, bitches.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay, we got a.
Oh right, yeah, it's 7 strength. 2, 4, 5. So we see a gun buy get played, and then the bids get tied 1 to 5 on the bids.
It gets discarded.
Yep. So it's still breaking.
So now Nagui's home.
The Shono. Shono hasn't. Oh, Shono did get activated. You have
Yeah, Sheno's 5.
yeah, you have to do it on Shono because the Chags has the Finger of Jade.
Yeah. You gotta Nagui that. A weird conflict. 4-5. He's gonna run out of time if he doesn't hurry the fuck up. And come on, just play faster. This is crazy.
Yeah, like Shiba Chicken has used 17 less minutes than his opponent.
There we go. Okay. Right. Chicken. Does he have anything? Oh my god, this is amazing. HMT.
This whole game has just been fantastic.
Highlight so far for me, I gotta say. And I thought that Dragon Scorpion Dishonor mirror was sick. Dishonor match. Yeah, so let's hope that in this
an ambusher comes down. Okay.
Oh
It's 50
no,
still not
Dream
breaking.
could very
He's
well
still
be
not
dead.
breaking.
Is he not breaking? It's +5.
Yeah, you need to be up by 6.
Oh yeah, 6. It's ancestral land. Sorry. There we go.
Dazade passes.
Hey. No.
Oh, he holds.
Okay.
All right, and because he sent Shono home. Shono is not honored due to pride.
Oh.
Wait, why did he stand his Chags? Now Dazade can go watering here and threaten the Bow and the Chags.
I can't break political now though. Actually, he's got no way of breaking this political.
Yeah, you just
right?
send you just send your young warrior on political, or you send a character on political to threaten the watering.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Like, though. Right, but then yeah, can I limp to another turn? He's doing it. And up the border rider to defend, which is pretty good. He needs to send the. Right, no, he's keeping the Battle Maiden recruit standing in case he wins this Water Wing ring. Is Phoenix Guy on Core Games? Let's have a look. He is not. Okay, that's good. Defends with just Chags. Will we see a defensive Speak to the Heart?
He has Paul favor, so he doesn't have to, because he's at 6. Okay, so Dazade plays a court games to go to 6, so it's tied right now.
Yeah. Okay. Along the River of Gold. It's
He
now
swaps
not.
his own Chag skill, so he goes to 9
Yeah.
now.
That means he's gonna get a fate. I think that's all she wrote. Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Is it though? Because he's not gonna break. Oh, he'll just get dishonored. Oh no,
Yeah,
he
he'll
has a
just
character
fire.
to block. He has a character to block.
I'm assuming that someone here has got to have a pole buff,
Are you
right?
sure?
Sure. I'm not sure about anything in this game, Neil.
All right, so Dazade can stand his border rider now and block this political attack.
Actually, yeah, I don't think there's any political buff in the deck that puts
He would
him
need
at
double
risk.
speak to the heart, right? Because that's plus
You
6.
can't, you can't double speak to the
Oh,
heart.
it's limit 1 anyway, and it's not enough. It's only puts you to 9 to 1. Yeah, so
Do you know what? Do you know what the actual best thing to do here is? Is fucking flip that 4th province. That's the best thing to do
Yes,
here now.
agreed, absolutely agreed.
100% go and get that extra fate.
Wait, he passes his conflict opportunity. Why?
I don't know.
I mean, he
don't
has the
know.
opportunity. He has the opportunity to honor his Shinjo Shonen from Pride too.
Hey, and he might be worried that the other guy has a banzai.
Why? It doesn't matter.
Might be
It's
worried.
political.
The Dazade has a military conflict left.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, he's got the ring of binding for the Chags. That's fucking
there
hype.
you go. That is hype, and that was given to him on that water ring defense. Shit, son. Oh, that's got to be it now, surely.
So yeah, the water ring, gain the fate from the water ring. Oh my god, that's a pog for sure.
It's a pog. I don't understand this term.
It's so if you look at Twitch chat,
Okay.
there's an emote called PogChamp.
Right.
It's a picture of Gutex making a funny face, like an oh my god, like an oh shocked face.
All right. Okay.
It's
It's a
pretty
meme.
great.
It's a meme. Is what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's one of those memes I've heard so much about.
it's just like Kappa.
Shag.
It's just like Kappa and stuff. We see Alta and Sarnai bought non-ironically.
I think it's fair here. You just want the
And then you
stats,
just buy
right?
the other border rider maybe, or like I guess you could pass for
Definitely bid 5 now if I'm Shiba Chicken.
Do you? Because that turns out warm welcome.
What's he got left? Josh? Oh, yeah, true. Oh, God. It's ridiculous. Maybe he doesn't. He's got 2 cards. Actually, to be fair, I think I just drag it out of the time if I'm Shiba Chicken. Shiba Chicken does bid 5, and Dazade, balls on the fucking table, bids 3. Warm welcome is on.
What a maniac.
Mate, he's got a minute and a half left. It is...
Yeah, I guess maybe you should have just bid 5, right? I guess if you're gonna die, you might as well go out in the blaze of glory.
yeah. Maybe he can just do it. Maybe he can just, like, play like the wind. I don't know. He's taking too long. He's gonna die here. We're gonna see death by time. He passes. His teammates probably yelling at him right now, like go 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 go. He's got like
for
one.
sure.
He has to play warm welcome and charge exactly.
But that doesn't do
Right.
it, does it?
Second charge. So he might regulars and Shono double charge. Now I actually don't think that does it either.
Like,
And
if
I
Shiba
don't-
Chicken just blocks with everybody, he can't lose. Like, he can't lose fast enough, basically.
Hey, he just doesn't defend. He's got talisman. There you go. Right, so this is over. Shit.
Yeah, Ronnie, I mean, death by time,
Emmanuel it.
manual what?
He doesn't.
Oh, does not defend.
Yeah,
that
he,
can't possibly be right. I mean, it makes the most sense that he would defend. Saying no defenders
Yeah,
doesn't
he
make any
passed.
sense.
Okay. Oh, come on. Don't. Is he going to do this? Let him manual him in. Yeah, I just manual him in. Judges here, Neil.
It like just
We
doesn't make sense.
decided.
Like I will never ever complain about someone timing out. Being 18 minutes up on somebody is a huge fucking deal. Like if you think about it, when you play a round of L5R, if you both have 65 minutes and your opponent takes 40 of those minutes, like that's just not reasonable.
That's not. And then not letting him have the defenders clicking through defense.
I mean, that's why I'm here, right? That's why we have admins.
Now his time is dying. Come on, do something, man.
Well, yeah, it was also okay because Shiba Chicken, it was Shiba Chicken's time that was dying during that, so it worked out. All right, so Shono's on her due to pride. We're gonna see
Nothing.
Alton Sarnai attack here. Water is gone. Oh, we can just do. I don't know what's gonna happen. Are we just gonna see a Cav reserves then?
Maybe he got it.
Josh is saying Johnny's urgency for this man is palpable.
I don't want to see someone die on time. He's gonna die on time though.
Oh wait, no, he's just dead right now. 6 with. Oh yeah, and Dazade passes. He's just dead to Alton Sarnai. Oh
Well,
my god,
better that
this is
than
so.
dead
This
by
is just
dead.
poetic justice. Alton Sarnai breaking stronghold. Let's go.
Yeah, bitches.
You better trigger that Alton Sarnai.
You better do, just for the absolute cred points. Eh.
All right.
What a game! That was
That's
great.
amazing.
How long did that go? How long did that go on for, Neil?
This game has been going on for roughly about an hour. Probably
What
it probably went on for like 20 more minutes than it needed to, but it's still amazing.
Hold on, what's going on here?
All right, well that's gonna do it, folks. Thanks for tuning in and and watching this epic game.
All right. Well, yeah, they can scrap
Oh, wait.
amongst the.
Well, he's gonna time. I mean, he timed out, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Yeah, there you go. You timed out. Sorry, you timed out. Yeah, it's GG from time. There we go. GG. That was fun. I'm going to totally go and read the chat for this game because it's probably
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah, I bet the chat was
A
fucking
lot
hilarious.
a lot of pogs in chat for sure.
Dope. Okay, great game. That was absolutely a pleasure to commentate on. And yeah, what are the highlights so far?
Yep. All right, it's going up on the YouTube channel, guys. I posted the links for the YouTube playlist on the subreddit, on Facebook, and in League Media and Discord World Cup channel. So everyone's good.
If you're absolutely loving the World Cup like I am at the minute, then please make sure you hashtag in as many Discord chats as possible. I'm fucking loving the World Cup.
Yes, there you go.
It's gonna be trending.
Tweet at me. If you search, I'm for you. Mine's Desire on Twitter. Like honestly, just let me know.
Just hit him with a barrage of tweets, a volley of tweets, if you will.
All right. Later, everyone.
Peace.